Hey everyone, Tristan back with another video, and sometimes I get questions about USB audio cables because I've done some reviews of USB audio cables before, and people ask, well, what's a cheaper cable that I could use for my DAC? Like, what's the cheapest cable that you would recommend and things like that. It is true that USB audio cables aren't making as much of a difference as they used to in the past. Like, they don't matter as much. The reason is because USB transceivers in DACs are getting better as time goes on. It used to be that the DAC manufacturers would just find any kind of USB transceiver that they could get and just throw it into their DAC. They weren't necessarily even optimized for audio. They weren't necessarily galvanically isolated for things like jitter, to eliminate jitter, or to eliminate EMI, electromagnetic interference, or to eliminate radio frequency interference and things like that. So a better USB audio cable would make a difference in that situation. But nowadays, especially with higher end equipment, like the equipment that I have, like the Cord Hugo TT2 and the Cord M Scaler, are already completely galvanically optimized for USB. And in fact, in the manual, it even says you don't need any kind of special USB cable or any special attention to USB, because the USB transceiver and the device will automatically reduce all the jitter and take care of all that stuff for you, just because it's optimized for that. So it will depend a lot on your device and your DAC. But anyway, talking about cables, I recently found this cable, and what was very cool about this cheaper USB audio cable is that it has a lot of the same specs as more expensive USB audiophile cables, yet it's like under $20 depending on the length that you get. In fact, looking online right now on Amazon, the 1 meter is only $10.29 and the 2 meter is only like about $13.39, although, they will fluctuate a little bit. So a really cool cable for the price, and it's made by a company called Monolith, which I believe is a division of Monoprice. It's sort of like the pro audio division of Monoprice, I believe. And so this is it here, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. It looks sort of 90s in a way, but it's got a gray nice cloth sheathing on it. In terms of the look, it's not going to make that much difference because it's going to be sitting, behind your equipment anyway. But I have it here in the 2 meter length, just because that was the length that I needed, given the fact that I have a sit and stand desk. I wanted to provide enough sort of slack there for that. But if you don't need 2 meters, just get the 1 meter. But they will both perform just the same. But the thing about this cable that's nice is it actually has silver-plated conductors, which is, the silver is supposed to be actually technically slightly better than pure copper for digital cables. I actually prefer pure copper for analog cables like interconnects and headphone cables, but for digital cables, the silver is actually supposed to be better. So this has, I'm just reading on the website here on Amazon, a 23 AWG solid core silver plated signal conductors for low loss and higher conductivity, and then a 22 AWG oxygen free copper power conductors for better power delivery. So it has separate power conductors, which is what you want for an audio USB cable. Quadruple shielded for rejection of RFI and EMI. Signal conductors have separate aluminum foil shield. Overall oxygen free copper tinned copper braided shield, overall double-sided aluminum foil shield, and silver content solder joints, 24 karat gold plated connectors for best electrical contact, and a nylon braided sleeve for tangle-free handling. So for the price, I think this is a no-brainer USB audio cable to get. Check out my affiliate links in the description field for where you can buy this on Amazon. It's available on Amazon Prime and all that stuff. Just a really awesome cable for the price. And again, some of these specs compare favorably to $100 USB audio cables. So in that respect, this cable is a really great cable, and one that I would definitely recommend for connecting your DAC to your computer. This particular cable only comes in a 1 meter and a 2 meter. I don't know if they have like a USB-C version or versions that are more suitable for like connecting to your mobile device. But if you don't want to just use something like a printer cable and you want something that's more sort of engineered and optimized to reject some of that interference, the RF and EM interference, and you want something pretty cheap, this is the cable to get. And thanks for watching this video. And for any questions or comments, I will see you in the comments field, and see you in my next video.